Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Subscribers to our YouTube channel might remember the very last modification we made to our 2013 Gotta Have It race car was a full 3-inch exhaust system from MBRP. We went with the race system, which sounded killer on the car at a real aggressive tone. The 3-inch fit great and also picked up some horsepower as well. When MBRP announced they had a race system available for the 2015, we couldn't wait to get our hands on one. Today we're going to show you how to install it on our 2015 Mustang, and when we're done, we're going to give you some sound clips. MBRP offers two different systems, the race, which is the more aggressive sound, and the street, which is a little more toned down, but still a nice aggressive tone to it. Both systems are going to be available in aluminized, which is shown here, as well as stainless steel. The system is going to start with a true H-pipe, which gives it a real kind of muscle car sound. The entire system is 3-inch pipe with mandrel-bents, going through a set of mufflers, and a set of 4.5-inch tips. The aluminized system is probably going to be one of the best values around for a Cat-Back for your 2015 Mustang. The 4.5-inch tip is really going to fill up the rear valance of your 2015 Mustang GT. Unlike a lot of other systems, MBRP actually makes the tips adjustable. They're bolt-on, so you can dial them in exactly where you want them. We're going to start with some sound clips of the factory exhaust. First, a few in our studio, and then we'll take it for a ride. For this installation, we'll need a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, 13mm shallow socket, 15mm socket, 8mm Allen key, 6-inch extension, and a flat blade screwdriver. Like we've shown you many times in the past, removal of the stock system is actually quite easy, but we do suggest a second set of hands to make it easier. The first thing you want to do is remove the 2 bolts for the 2 rear brackets. Don't worry about removing the bolts. These actually have little hooks, so they're not going to fall off. Now we'll move forward and loosen the clamps that hold the resonator to the front pipes. And you want to bend this tab up. The little stud that'll stop it. And you can slide the clamp down. Now you can pop these little hangers off here. Okay, now the weight's going to go forward, and you sort of shimmy the system forward off the rear clamps. To install the MBRP, you also have to remove the rear hanger bracket for the tailpipe. 1 bolt here and 1 up on the side. We're going to remove these clamps off the factory pipes. Move them over to our MBRP. First, we're going to install the factory clamps back on the factory pipes. We'll grab our new H-pipe. We'll install the H-pipe with these flat sections with the circles facing downward. Now we'll snug them up a little bit. And before we put the muffler and tailpipe into place, we'll install all the brackets on it. Make sure the hook's facing forward here and on the inside on this one. Start by putting the back sort of into place, and then slide it onto the H-pipe. Start by putting both back into the rear clamp. And our last step is going to be to install the tip and align it wherever we want it to be. This one out a little further. Repeat the process on the other side. The system installed really easy. Now let's hear how it sounds. The race definitely has a very aggressive tone. Inside the cabin at idle, it's not real bad. It's got a nice deep tone to it. But you get on it, definitely has that aggressive sound. Again, Ford did such a good job with the sound neg on this car. It's not loud inside at all. I mean, you can definitely hear it. It's louder than the street version, but it's still relatively quiet inside. During hard acceleration, it gets a little louder inside, but really not loud at all. Outside the car though, different story. The race is definitely an aggressive sounding exhaust. And right at 2,000 RPM, which is a typical spot where you're gonna have some drone. The system, I'm gonna not lie, it is loud at 2,000 RPM. I mean, it's not a deep, annoying drone. It's a very deep, honestly, a good sounding tone, but cruising at $2,000 at highway speeds, it's loud. I mean, you definitely hear it. You know, you slow down a little bit, goes away, but yeah, when you're cruising around $2,000 on the highway, you're gonna hear it. After all, it is a race system, so a little extra noise is kind of normal. I was a fan of the MBRP 3-inch race system on a previous model. It definitely doesn't disappoint on the 15 as well. You have a true H-pipe deleting the heavy resonator, and then 3-inch mandrel-bent pipes through their race mufflers and the killer 4-inch tips. The car has a real aggressive sound outside, yet inside it's very mellow and has a nice deep tone. As far as bang for the buck, it's going to be tough to beat as well. For more installation videos for your 2015 Mustang, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out cjponyparts.com for the best selection of 2015 Mustang exhaust.